You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, do it sideways.
I like it sideways. I didn't know where to point because I'm on the phone.
What'd you get the package?
I have not gotten the package yet.
You said you got to sign for a package.
I have to when it shows up.
Don't stray too far from the house because you got to keep the internet going.
Right here, man.
How is your garage?
Now the garage is good. Got some yard tools in the back.
So this is one of those things. Like in America, we're like garage. In England, it's a garage.
It is a garage. I also wouldn't be surprised if it was called like a parky or something. You park your cars in it. Something like that. Where I'm pretty sure I've heard that term from some other part of the world where you park your cars in it, so it's called like a parky or something. Anyways, probably
lot.
not.
Maybe like a parking lot.
I probably made that up. It doesn't matter. That's why I talk about golf.
Is that a ping pong table?
Hey, you got a ping pong table back here? I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you got a ping pong table. We're a multi-sport family.
That's fantastic. All the best golfers play ping pong. I know that because they tell us about it constantly.
That's why I'm so good at golf is because I play ping pong.
All right, are you ready?
I'm totally ready. Let's get it done.
You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Hello and welcome to The Swingdom. I am Ben Ridner. I am an 11.4 handicap. I forgot to hand in my card yesterday, or else I'd still be an 11.4. 17 points stable for it. I'm good to go. Playing Cobras. Planning on walking 85 miles with my golf clubs and playing as much golf as possible. I'm here with my best
Pretty exciting.
buddy. Yeah, I'm here with my best golfing buddy, Gunnar. He's hanging out in his garage.
I am. In my garage.
Where he gloats about being a 5.3 handicap. With all of his Titleist golf clubs, his Cobras, and his Scotty Cameron, which I guess is still Titleist, right?
Vokey wedges, still Titleist.
Wedge is still Titleist, yeah. So
Bridgestone ball though. So
the Tiger ball.
I feel like I look better in the phone. Spoiler alert: I'm using my phone today. I feel like I look better in the phone.
I wouldn't say you look better, but
I'm just moving a lot.
No, I think it's a better quality of camera. What kind of phone do you have?
Oh, probably. An expensive one.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Is I think this camera that I'm looking at right now, which is all grainy and dark, is shoots maybe 720, but our phone's shooting in 4K. So
right.
You have wonderful small pores on your forehead. How wonderful is that?
And a giant scar down my face.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's what you get for trying to mess with when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
You definitely get the horns. That is true.
So we're here to talk about golf this week. It is round 2 of the FedEx Cup playoffs, BMW Championship at Olympia Fields is this week. Where is Olympia Fields?
Illinois. Yeah, Illinois. They're playing on the North Course this week.
All right. So we've got Olympia Fields. As always, we've got news.
Yeah, biggest news. This is the best news. This is the best big news that I could ever think of happening.
Yes.
Duh. It's Phil Mickelson, of course.
Phil Mickelson goes wire to wire.
Greatest showman on earth.
Greatest showman on earth. Beats the senior tour. Well, no, we don't call it the senior tour anymore.
Champions Tour.
The Champions Tour scoring record.
He's a dang champion. Are you kidding me? To go to your very first. He played Thursday and Friday.
I'm just gonna be
and
excited.
Monday opens up with a 10 under 61.
Yeah, but what they should do is they should have another tour now, starting at like 65, and that should be the seniors tour.
Yeah, they really should.
For like when Bernard Langer doesn't want to give it up, be like, all right, fine.
Bernard,
you can go to the seniors tour. 65 and up and win for another 10 years.
Well, this is great too because it just finished up today. Now,
Monday to Wednesday.
Phil Mickelson, yes,
we talked about this. This was his warm up for the U.S. Open.
Well, Phil Mickelson plays Thursday and Friday, and then bang, comes out and fires a 10 under, shoots 22 under in 3 days. When's the last time, Phil? If I were a professional golfer, which I never will be, how do you get to 22 under in 3 days?
If you're watching the video on YouTube, it's the difference between playing from the tips and playing from the whites. The course was considerably shorter. He got to 22 under in 3 days.
It's not built for the Champions Tour. He's stuck in that, what's going to happen.
He's a guy who should or should not be making the cut at PGA Tour events. And he just he went to your grandma's senior living center
slammed it.
and just stole her Jell-O.
Yeah.
That's what this was.
Phil Mickelson has no business playing against those guys. It's so unfair.
Okay, this is the other side of it. He is the 20th player to win in the debut. There's a massive difference between sort of just turning 50 and being 52, apparently.
Yeah, Phil Mickelson is officially, and I'm calling it now, dethroning Bernard Langer. There's no reason he should continue to play. Phil brought the thrill to the Champions Tour.
This is my question, right? If you're Phil
they should
Mickelson,
all quit. It should be Phil and Jim Furyk for the rest of the season.
If you're Phil Mickelson, right? If you're Phil Mickelson,
yeah.
Do you want to be the best Champions Tour player of all time, knowing that Tiger probably will never play on it?
100%.
Okay.
I don't even care.
Fine.
I don't even care.
Fine. Because if I was Phil Mickelson, I'd be like, yeah, I won a few times on the Champions Tour. I didn't mean to beat up on those old guys, but it had to be done once or twice just to prove a point. And, I'm going home. I've got enough money. I don't need to do it.
Phil's going to win the U.S. Senior Open and just say it's about time.
Yeah.
Calling it.
You mean he's going to get the U.S. Seniors Open and be like, yo.
That's my slam.
That's my slam. Got one.
That's the one I was looking for.
I was going to say the other side of it that I find I forget what else. So Tiger Woods says there's no reason Phil shouldn't win a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure is a compliment. If Tiger Woods is you're good enough to beat up on a bunch of old dudes, but you're not good enough to make the BMW championship. I
don't even care. He should win a bunch of them.
Yeah.
They all look like fools out there compared to Phil.
Well,
when's the last?
You're playing 70-year-olds.
Look, so I saw Phil's longest drive
which is more impressive?
Yeah.
Phil winning his debut event on the Champions Tour or Bernard Langer making the cut at Augusta?
Probably making the cut at Augusta.
Yeah. So
but Phil's out driving these guys by 30 yards. I mean, 347.
Yes.
347 is his longest drive today. When's the last time one of those guys sniffed 350?
He took driver off the pine straw.
I've hit 350 more recently than any one of those guys have.
The furthest drive I have is 330.
It was a long time ago.
The first drive I have is 330. That's the longest drive I have.
I had a Bryson DeChambeau long drive, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
How many cart paths were you on?
3.
Okay.
3. Yeah. I'm not joking. I mean, I give credit where credit's due. I did not hit a 350-yard drive, but I did. I just love it.
I mean, I think
we can't really gush about
the real
Phil for too
question
long.
is would you rather win your debut Champions Tour? Or would you rather be in the BMW?
I don't know. Winning feels good no matter where it's
Winning
at.
feels good. I think, to
Winning
be
feels
fair,
good.
I think it's the right choice. I think it's a smart choice, right? Go somewhere you can win, prep for the U.S. Open. It's not going to be any different. Like, it's going to be a golf course.
Right.
He still shot 22 under.
That's insane.
That's
I just love it.
insane. That's insane.
We talked about Jim Herman shooting 16 under in 2 days, and that was video game golf.
Yeah.
Phil Mickelson pulled out all the stops, wire to
22
wire
under.
win.
Was you 17 under through 2 days?
Yes, he was 17 under. That's video game golf from my man
golf.
Phil.
Yeah.
I don't care what course you're playing on.
Nope.
That's good stuff.
That's great stuff. That is great
money
stuff.
right there. I love it.
So we've got Phil Mickelson comes out and crushes it.
Yep.
You
had one more bit of news?
He was our pick.
Yeah, he was. We did flat out say there's no way he's not winning this tournament.
There was something on my brain about this thing that I wanted to talk about, but I forget what it was. So if it comes back to me,
I'm gonna take your stance into the Champions Tour and say, give him the Charles Schwab Cup. Just hand it to him. I don't even care. I don't care if he's getting 2 events in. Give it to him.
Do you think he's going to play in any more events this year?
Yeah. Well, he's out of the playoffs. He just has to
Tiger
play
Woods
the U.S. Open.
Tiger Woods is 44?
Yes, something like that.
Oh,
44,
this is what
45.
I wanted to say. This is Phil's time to shine, right?
Oh, this is Phil's time to get back everything Tiger Woods stole from him.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think that Tiger Woods is going to play in the in the Tour of Champions, the Champions Tour, the Senior Tour, whatever it is you want to call it, unless Phil is crushing records and Tiger comes along in 6 years and says, "Nuh-uh, Phil. Nuh-uh."
Tiger Woods his body's not going to last to get on the Champions Tour. Are you joking me?
Right? 30 years ago. So this is what I did. I watched a round of this golf.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, all I saw was I was like, this is what golf was before Tiger showed up. I was like, this was golf 30 years ago. These are all the names on the leaderboard. These are all the players who played well.
This is what we were talking about in a few years. This is just going to be the PGA Tour.
Yeah, I was like, this was the only guy who's really missing is like David Duval.
Well, that's all right.
But he's not really. I mean, no. What do you mean that's all right? He was number one for me. Him and Tiger went at it for a while. I don't think he's old enough to play on it yet. But I don't
like the cut of his what is it, jib?
Okay.
He annoys the hell out of me.
As a commentator or as a golfer?
Yeah, just as a person. I just cannot.
That's
anytime
fine.
He talks about golf, I cannot. He's one of those guys for me where I'm like, just shut up and do something else. And I know that everybody respects him.
More or less
and he deserves the respect.
I'm not going to say
personally,
Brandel,
I don't like him.
I know we all feel that way about Brandel. But more. Why is my brain going blank?
Let me tell you why I don't like David Duval.
Yeah.
For the biggest reason is when he talks about Tiger Woods, he still to this day either compares himself to Tiger Woods
bitter.
or
bitter.
Or brings up a Tiger Woods fact that he is directly related to.
Yeah.
And I cannot stand it. Like, dude, you weren't that good compared to Tiger Woods. You were really good.
Yeah.
But you didn't even sniff Tiger.
No.
You are not his biggest rival.
You were the last guy to be number one before Tiger Woods ran away with it.
Yeah. Before Tiger Woods ran your legacy into the ground.
Yeah.
And you had no way to stop it. I just cannot stand it. Just let it go.
Yeah. All right.
Let it go. You know what Tiger Woods' biggest rival is? The majors. That's his biggest rival. Yeah. Nobody touches Tiger Woods.
His biggest rival is history.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
His biggest rival is history.
That's it. Yeah. Don't compare yourself to Tiger Woods.
Yeah. You can't put even when people are like, oh, Jack Nicklaus is his biggest rival. you're like, yeah, like, I mean, when it comes to major golf, yes. But when it comes to golf, Tiger Woods' own league, it's father time in history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't compare Jack to on-course Tiger Woods. Not a chance.
You've got to, like, Tiger Woods, you've got to compare him to 5 different people in order to even make it a reasonable argument.
Right. And it's funny we talk about Phil in the beginning because I would, if you were going to say who was his biggest rival, it is Phil Mickelson. And Phil Mickelson still doesn't touch Tiger Woods.
No. And that's like, I mean, that's on course. That's like on a week-to-week basis.
Right, on course, right.
The only guy who sort of gave, I wouldn't even say on course gave him, but he was the guy, the media made him and Tiger this. But if you look at the numbers, Tiger's won. And like, you know what I mean? Like when you're chasing guys who are 70 years older than you.
Yep.
Who played in a time where there wasn't money, when it was basically it was more lucrative to be a course pro than it was to be a touring pro. But these guys felt like they wanted to be the names on the PGA Tour. Like that's history.
That's history.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
How old was Byron Nelson when Tiger Woods was born?
You can't compare the two.
But that's what I mean. Like, but people do. Like, people compare like Byron Nelson's like.
But that's the only way to compare them.
His
to go back
18-win season.
You're right.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many times did Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods play golf in the same tournament?
Must 5.
Like handfuls. Like, I mean, maybe 10 or 20, but like they were never like Jack was beyond that.
Jack was definitely there to be there.
Yeah.
Tiger was trying to win.
Like the next record is Tiger Woods and Sam Snead. It's 83. Right? Like, do you think Tiger Woods ever saw Sam Snead play? No.
Maybe. I mean, maybe on TV.
Yeah. Like Sam Snead's career earnings is probably like 5 wins of Tiger's.
Maybe. It could be 2.
Like I doubt that Sam Snead with 83 wins probably broke $1 million in career earnings because they were winning like $1 or $2 grand. Like I wouldn't, you know what I mean? So, all right, next news. We've gone on. We've been doing this for a bit now. Next, the biggest news this week, really, other than Phil beating a bunch of old dudes. There's 2 bits. Tiger Woods has committed to playing in the BMW, so he will be playing in the BMW. That's just great for golf. That's cool.
Yep. Well, and on top of that, just a side piece of news: Webb Simpson has withdrawn,
and that's really the biggest news. The biggest news is that Webb Simpson, who is in the top 5.
Yes, which means he still gets to play the championship because he can't lose his spot no matter what happens.
No matter. I think he's actually 3rd, so he's not losing his spot no matter what happens. But the way they're doing it now is, I think the worst he can come in is by not playing. He can basically come in 10th, which means he starts off like 5 or 6 shots behind the leader because of the way they've adjusted it now.
I really hate the adjustment. You got to give me time to bemoan the Tour Championship
we will
next week
because I like the adjustments. I like the adjustment more than the points.
Well, we can't get into this right now. Don't get into it right now. We'll lose this episode because I will freak out.
Okay. All right. So he's basically like the worst that he could happen is he'll start sort of 6 strokes back from the leader. Right. So,
but he doesn't lose his spot in the Tour Championship.
No matter what,
he just loses his placement in it. Yeah.
36? Why don't I know this? It's not 25.
I thought it was. Is it 50? Is it 30?
I thought it was 36 or something.
Oh, it's a weird number.
It's a weird. Yeah, because it's like 125, 70, and then I thought it was like 32 or 36.
We'll have to look it up.
Just breaking things on my desk.
Well, either way, he's all right. No, the only reason, like Brooks, when he withdrew for injury, was just that there was no way for him to make it into the BMW championship if he didn't play.
Yeah.
And so he's officially eliminated from the
He
tour
would have
championship.
had to basically have won 2 or 3 in a row in order to come close to winning the championship.
No, but I'm saying he would have had to place top 10, I think, to even make the BMW championship.
Oh, really? So that's a good. If he's still tweaked, like be tweaked, get fixed, come back next year. Come back for the Masters.
Right. Come back for the Masters. You're not going to win it. Come back. Come on.
Yeah. To be fair, last year he almost won it.
Yeah, he did.
He was the second to last group, put in the water on 12.
But to be fair, in the PGA Championship, where he talked trash about Dustin Johnson and the rest of the leaderboard, he had the second to worst Sunday round out of everybody. So you tell me how close he came there.
He had his hip worked on.
I don't care.
Yeah. All right, we're just being obnoxious at this point. We're going on obnoxious tirades. You ready? Are you ready for the first read?
Yeah. Well, the read. Are we doing one read?
I was going to do a second one, but we don't have to. I can do one read.
We're doing a short episode, so I don't know what you want to do.
All right.
It's time for us to put down our bag and hear from our sponsors.
Gunnar, you're walking around a lot.
Walking around.
Is that because you're worried? Is that because you're worried you're not going to hear the delivery guy?
That's true. Plus,
if you don't hear the delivery guy, then you're not going to get your package. Yeah.
Right. I might not get my package. I don't even know what's in the package.
Is it just an Amazon thing?
It's my dear wife ordered me a birthday present.
It's your birthday?
Sure.
When's your birthday?
I keep forgetting about it. September 3rd.
I feel like you might have told me it was your birthday, but I didn't hear it because I'm not wearing my Belltone hearing aids.
Oh, dang. I see you're not.
No, I'm wearing my headphones.
I'm doing my best with my headphones.
All right, this is going to be quick. Check out Belltone Hearing Aid Centers of New Jersey. They're at the Jersey Shore. They've got 5 or 6 offices around the Jersey Shore. Their phone number is 732-888-9000. If you're not local to New Jersey or the United States, that is +1 732-888-9000. If you are having any hearing loss, anything like that, use the code word GOLF, GOLF. Yell it into the phone when you call them. They will give you a free hearing test for using the code word GOLF, GOLF. Belltone Hearing Aid Centers, +1 732-888-9000. Back to the show.
And now to your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Hey, Gunnar.
Hey, look, the rest of the family's pulling up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Abby's getting ready for football practice.
Football.
All my neighbors are looking around like, "What are you doing?
You're just
Why
yelling.
are you?"
Just yelling.
Yeah, he's yelling about golf in his phone.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I do that all the time.
We're about to get a guest appearance here.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Are they pulling into your garage?
They pulled into the garage. Abby girl, are you ready for soccer practice? Duh.
Did she? I didn't hear anything.
Her friend Ryan's in soccer too. Shout out
Ryan. Oi, 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 oi. Is that your turtle tie-dye golf shirt?
This is my turtle tie-dye golf shirt.
Are we in the vehicle?
We're in the vehicle, getting the backpack and whatnot.
Time for some homework?
House. That's right. She's got to go get ready for the football.
All right.
Football? What? Football.
She's like, no, it's soccer.
That's right.
All right. So are we making – we've got the BMW Championship in Illinois. That's French for Illinois. They are playing at Olympia Fields. How you feeling about that?
I was on mute, so you can hear all the stuff in the house. I feel great about that. You're going to have to cut all that.
Nope,
I feel great about that.
So
I'm really excited. It's on brand.
Yeah.
Really excited.
You
I'm
have
already
left the
more points, though,
Wi-Fi
on you.
zone. What's happening?
Am I back in it?
Go back into the Wi-Fi
Am I
zone.
back in it?
You're back in the Wi-Fi zone.
Ben,
Yes.
you realize there's a lot going in the house. I'm trying to be respectful to the process
No.
here.
Stay in the garage. Stay in the garage.
No, you already got upset. All right, we're in the main house.
Between the front door and the garage,
There,
there's
now
no
you can see all the
Wi-Fi.
putters.
Once you got to the garage,
There,
you go. We're in the putter station.
that's right.
This is so on brand. Just yelling about Wi-Fi.
Well, that first segment went really long. I thought we would have been closer by now.
Yes. All right.
I was trying to time it and it didn't work.
Olympia Fields. What's the yardage?
I have no idea.
It's between 7,000 and 7,500 yards.
Yep.
They're going to be playing from the tips.
Yep.
The hole locations are going to be difficult.
1 through 4.
How far is it? How far is it from Chicago?
I don't know.
An hour and a half?
Miles.
Okay, good.
A few plus miles.
Good.
More than one.
All right. I picked first last week. You get to pick first this week.
So I'm really excited. I am picking.
Why are you excited?
I'm excited the projection of this player. All right.
Okay.
Young stud has come real close all year. I think
Don't do it.
Matthew Wolff.
Wow.
Is going to bang it out. And I think I know who you are going to pick. And I don't think it was Matthew Wolff, but man, his projection is so high.
Yeah.
I think he comes out of the gate just throwing darts, throwing birdies.
Yeah. He was my potential third pick.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think you're going to give me a chance to do what I want with my board. So I was going to kind of get cheeky with my board.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to ruin that for me. But I'm going to start off with Matthew Wolff.
That's good. That's good. Guess who I'm starting off with?
Another young gun.
Another youngish gun.
Youngish.
A guy who's upset that the Masters have said, no, not this year.
Oh, I like this.
He doesn't own a van, but he is the burger man. I'm going with Daniel Berger.
Look, so I don't
climbing the trajectory, solid all year, played really, really well last week. It's a similar course.
Hold on.
You're good. So on brand. This is a very flattering view.
I had to do this to you. I gotta get her ready for soccer.
What does that mean?
Can I call you back from soccer?
We've got 2 picks left.
All right, give me a second.
Text me when it's soccer time.
Okay.
All right, text me when it's how long is okay, better question. How long until
Bring your stuff this way, Abby. Come on. 45 minutes.
Wait, no. How long till you get to soccer?
45 minutes. 30 minutes, probably.
30 minutes till you get to soccer. All right, so.
Yeah.
All right, send me a text in 30 minutes.
I will.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. I sound good now?
You sounded better on Bluetooth.
That wasn't blue. That was straight phone.
What was straight phone?
That was my phone.
You sounded whatever that was where I can hear the thing, but that was straight phone sounded the best. Can you turn your camera sideways again?
No, because then it falls off the thing. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. Hey Gunnar, welcome to the Swingdom.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. Were you in park? Are you in park? What are you doing?
Totally in park.
Then why were you wearing your seat? Somebody would crash into you while you were in park?
Because I moved. Yeah. Because I moved my car.
All right. Gunnar is back. He's taken his car out of the garage, and now We are here to give our picks.
That's right. I can't wait for these picks.
All right. So thank you for listening to our bell tone read. There's been not
That's
a single break between then and now.
No break.
Guess who? Should I go with my pick now?
I think you should.
Good.
Because obviously I'm not going to badmouth my own players.
Because I'm going to. I'm going with Dan the Van Burger Man, Daniel Burger Van Man.
Dan Burgermeister.
Daniel Burger. I hope he wins. Just straight out, not for points, but just so he can turn to Augusta to. Is it still Billy? What's his name?
Horschel?
No. Who's the guy? The guy who runs Augusta. So we can turn to him and be like, "This is my FedEx Cup. This is my $10 million check. I should be playing for a green jacket. This is on you. This is on you."
I really like that.
Yeah.
Now, although, hey, I've got nothing against Daniel Berger, and you know that.
Nobody should.
He is so good. He deserves to be in the Masters. But I have this sneaky suspicion that this whole Masters thing has enveloped his life, or enveloped, as one would pronounce it correctly. And
enveloped. I like that.
The problem is, sidebar,
Yeah.
you made me turn off the air conditioning in my car, and now I'm dying in here.
Oh, good.
This is two pods in a row where I'm forced to sweat my body weight out for
You're welcome.
sound quality. I hate it. So, plus I'm on camera. I've got no de-shiner going. Anyways.
De-shiner?
Yeah, I'm shiny.
There may have been some de-shiner in your enveloped.
In my enveloped. I think the Masters issue.
Yeah, no, I understand, yeah.
Has taken over Daniel Berger on a personal level, and I think what's going to happen is he's going to play and prove why he shouldn't be in the Masters.
Ooh.
And I go either way with this, right? He either flounders, and which obviously, since you're picking him, I'm secretly hoping he does. Or he comes out and does exactly what you say, which is, just outright wins the FedEx Cup.
Well, last week he talked about it, and then he finished top 10.
He's really good, and he's ready to win big time.
Yeah.
I just don't see it happening when the field starts shrinking and you either play good enough to move on or you're out for good.
Yeah.
No,
I'm with you.
But I love him.
Yeah. I think there are sort of two types of players. And this is like, I think you've got guys like Phil Mickelson and Ricky Fowler who are like great at money games.
Mm-hmm.
And playoffs and show up when it counts.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think you've got guys like Dustin Johnson who can play video game golf.
Right.
But don't have the integral fiber to win to win when it really, really, really is on the line.
Right.
I think you've got clutch players. Like Ian Poulter's always going to be a clutch player.
Yeah.
Bill's always going to be a clutch player. Tiger's always going to be a clutch player. And then you have the lifers on tour like Jim Furyk, Dustin Johnson, Webb Simpson, Webb Simpson has done a bit for he made his putts for the Ryder Cup, but he's not somebody you turn to. It's Jordan Spieth versus Patrick Reed.
Right. No, I definitely agree with that.
All right. So who's your second pick?
So, you've left the door open for me a little bit, and I like that. You might let me do what I set out to do, which I had mentioned earlier in that break we didn't have. That
that I'm trying to get cheeky with my picks.
Okay.
And I actually
Go
may have
big or
said
go
that.
home.
I may have said that before the break. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So, it was so long ago.
It was 3 seconds ago.
It was 3 seconds, just about 30 seconds ago. You know my memory's bad.
Yeah.
I am going to go with Colin Morikawa. And I think what's going to happen is
that.
he played so well at the PGA Championship.
Yeah.
And I think last week the course just didn't fit to his game, and he was a little off as well. I think he saw like, my ball striking is human, and he fixed it, and he's coming back, and if not a win, easy top 10.
Yeah. Okay.
For Colin Morikawa.
I am not mad at that. Number one, because I always think that, like, after a win, you do need a week off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you do sort of have this, what do I do with this extra $1.8 million in my bank account? I might as well have a few beers and not play. So, no, I'm not mad at that. Colin Morikawa, top 5 for me. So you've picked 2 of my top 5, but you've not picked my top 3.
I think I know who's in your top 3, and I'm pretty sure I know who you're picking next. And if you don't pick him, then I'm taking him 3rd. So you better be careful of who you pick right now.
So I'm picking somebody who you're not picking.
I don't know, because
I'm picking somebody. I'm going against my own advice this time.
Okay.
I'm picking somebody who won last week by 11 strokes.
Oh, you did it. That's what I was going to take.
And I don't really want to, but he has won 3 times in a row before.
Yes.
But also in this year alone, I don't know why I'm like, it sounds like I'm talking myself out of this. He won, and then he went 80, 80, 78 withdrawal.
Yes. Withdrawal. Win.
Win. Exactly. So I'm going Dustin Johnson.
Okay.
Just because the stats last week are unspeakably good.
You know what? Dance with the ones who brought you there. I know you didn't pick him last week, but dang, is he worth picking? You know what I mean?
Sure.
He is so on top of it right now. And I think bringing up the three wins in a row is a great point, because when Dustin Johnson gets hot, he stays hot. Now, he doesn't always win when he's hot, but he comes really close.
Yeah.
I think, though, that you have an issue where, what do I do with the extra money in my bank account? I shoved it back in Brooks Koepka's face. Who was that guy comment? You know what I mean? Fine, I'll come blow you out by 11 strokes.
Yeah.
Now, what's done is done. I'm good to go. I can coast to the Tour Championship. I think that's what's going to happen, is he's going to ride the lightning and fall short.
I am not mad at you for saying any of that.
And I'm sorry I had to say it.
I'm not mad at you for saying any of that.
Sorry.
It's fine. I feel the same way. I'm just sort of like, my thing is like, wins by 11. Hopefully he's matured enough and has the discipline to say, I'm not taking next week off. Because that's what you see 99% of time on tour. The only guy who didn't do that was Tiger.
Right.
Very few guys like catch lightning and win twice in a row. Like, these guys are like catching lightning on the wind, winning 3 times in a row. But the amount of times you see somebody win one week and not make the cut the next week is more than the majority. It's 90%.
I think, though, that if you're going to find somebody who's going to stay disciplined, it is DJ.
It's his time to stay disciplined.
Which is why that is who he is.
Yeah.
He is super boring for a reason, because all he does is focus on golf.
Yeah.
That's the kind of player you want to see win back-to-back, and that's the kind of player who does win back-to-back.
Yeah. All right, you've got your third pick.
All right, I'm going to do it. I'm taking such a risk.
I know who you're taking.
I don't think you do know who I'm taking.
I know who you're taking.
Do you feel what I'm doing right now?
Well, you put me. You've blacked.
I've frozen you out.
Yep.
Frozen you out, but you can still hear me. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
I'm just. So what I had to do was go back and look at his name. That's why I just went to the
board.
The board. I just went to the board.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I'm going to do this. It's probably not a good idea, but if I'm going to pick Matthew Wolff, if I'm going to pick Colin Morikawa, it's only right to throw my boy, Victor Hovland, right in.
I saw this from a mile away.
We're going all three.
You're going for the rookies. You're going for the rookies.
We're going for the rookies.
Or the sophomores. Sorry, you're going for the sophomores.
Sophomores, yeah. You've given me no sophomore slump with these kids.
No.
I'm taking all three of them.
I picked all three of them for the USGA. Not the U. I picked all three of them for the PGA, and one of them won.
Yeah, but that was on a long shot.
That was my long shot.
That was a mistake of a long shot in hindsight.
No, to be fair, it was an extra $250 I wouldn't have gotten.
Yeah, but I mean, we've had our doubts through the season, and we've picked Matthew Wolff, and we've picked Colin Morikawa, and we've picked Victor Hovland here and there. I think this is where the light shines the brightest. There's no reason, to be honest, with the amount of talent in the PGA, that they should be as high as they are.
Yeah.
And they're as high as they are for a reason, because they've proven they're just as talented as every other player out there. Yeah. Give me all three sophomores. That's my list. That's it.
That's not a bad list. You want to know who my third pick was going to be?
Give me your – yeah, it was – who was it?
It's going to be Webb Simpson.
You can have him.
I don't want him. I don't want him anymore.
It's only fair that I picked Webb Simpson once and he withdrew on me the same day. You should pick him.
He's been so steady throughout. Like I totally get why he's taking this week off.
Yeah, I get it. I would have picked him too.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't really get it. Because, go play golf.
Well, I get the rest. I'm not going to lose out. I'm going to take it off. And he's got the game. He's got
the game. But I always feel like when these guys don't play in and out, like they lose that competitive touch.
That rhythm, yeah.
They lose the rhythm. My third pick, won at Olympia Fields as an amateur.
Oh.
He won his U.S. amateur title here. I'm ashamed to pick him.
You should be.
Because he's the angriest man in golf right now. He is Bryson DeChambeau.
DeChambeau is what I say.
Yeah.
Why do you think he can win this?
I don't. But I think he can make the cut, and I think he could sort of do top 20. I mean, the other guys I was looking at was like Tony Finau, who's been really unpredictable. To be fair, everybody else in the field just really unpredictable.
Yeah.
And so I just went with somebody who had a bit of history. The other guy I really, really wanted to pick, my close fourth, like my 3-3B, was Justin Thomas.
Totally worth it, but he's been
second. Yeah, just so unpredictable. And so I was like, let's go with Bryson DeChambeau. He's got history here. He knows the course. He's won here before when it's counted.
His game has admittedly increased.
Yeah.
By miles since he won, his amateur title.
And since, I think basically up until the PGA, he top 10'd every event.
Yes.
And
He
I
did.
picked him until he won. And then after that, I knew, again, give him a week off because he's not going to win. I think he's sort of coming back into it. I mean, the only reason I really wanted to pick JT was because I want him. I'll probably don't steal this from me, but he's probably going to be my pick to win next week.
I don't even think he'll be on my board next week.
Next week's hard, though, because next week it's not points. Next week it's just winners or losers.
Yeah.
We've got to figure that out.
We'll have to figure out how to score next week. We'll probably do it the same as we do any other week.
If you come in first, you get 1 point. If you come in second, you get 2 points. We'll multiply that by 3. Good to go.
or if you pick the winner flat out, you get 10,000 bonus points.
No.
It's too hard to pick a winner.
No, it is not. There's 32 guys. We'll figure out a way to do it. So I'm going Bryson DeChambeau. My low score is going to be 10 under.
Wow.
They've been doing it. It's been video game golf.
Yeah.
My week score is 22 under.
Wow. The Phil Mickelson treatment.
Yeah.
How about this?
That's Phil through and through, isn't it?
It is. I'll take 9 under for the week.
Okay.
Or for the
day.
For the day. And I'll raise you to 24 under for the week.
Wow.
I think you're absolutely right. The remainder of the restart season is built for scoring to keep everybody excited.
Yeah.
Wow, there's no fans in the stands.
Yeah.
And if you can drop birds and hit bombs all over the courses, then I'll raise it to 24 under. But I won't go 10 under for a day. I don't think that's going to happen.
I think so. I think to get to 24 under, somebody's going to have to get there.
Long shot.
Webb Simpson wins.
That's a good one. I'm holding you to it. My long shot is no.
I didn't really have a long shot.
Did you want to, for the remainder, hold off on long shots?
I think the thing is when you get to this point, there's 70 players, there's 30 some odd players next week.
They're all good enough to win. There isn't a long shot.
No, nobody's here by accident.
All right, so instead of a long shot, we'll just do a prop bet this week.
Yeah.
What is
okay, fine. To be fair, my long shot would be Tiger wins.
Sure, but he's there for a reason.
But it's not that long. You know what I mean?
It's not long. Yeah, it's not a field of 160 guys.
Yeah.
He played his way into this event. He's good enough to win it.
Yeah. He's always good enough to win it.
He's always effing Woods.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we'll just do prop bets. So what's your prop bet for the BMW Championship?
So I thought I had a really good one last week when it was Bryson DeChambeau breaks a club.
I do like that one.
Prop bet. My prop bet is Tiger beats Rory for the week.
Tiger beats Rory for the week. I like that bet.
Is that an okay bet?
That's a prop bet, and I like it. Tiger beats Rory?
Yeah, Tiger beats Rory for the week.
I like that. I think it's close. Not saying that it's really close to not being worth picking, but I'm saying it can go either way at any second, which is why it's such a good bet.
And I'm only saying that because last week, they played Saturday, Sunday together.
Yeah.
When you can't get away from somebody on Saturday, between Saturday and Sunday, it's interesting.
I say that my prop bet will be Victor Hovland, Matthew Wolf, and Colin Morikawa birdie hole 1 on day 1, on Thursday. All 3 of them birdie the first hole.
Well, that means literally tomorrow morning we will know whether or not you've lost.
That's worth a prop.
Do you have any idea what hole 1 is?
No.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it then. I'll take it for you. I mean, to be fair, everybody birdied the first like 7 holes last week. Everybody did.
It could be a 270-yard par 2. I don't know what it is, but
they'll get a hole in 1.
They better all ace it. That's right.
All right, that's prop bets.
That's a prop bet.
What are you doing in golf this week?
Gavin finished up his. Actually, this is where we're finishing up at a good time because I gotta go watch the old Abby girl at football practice. We're transitioning to soccer. Sorry, European listeners. Gavin played in his tour championship today.
Yeah.
He finished 3rd place, so he podium finish.
That's great.
For the D-man. It was an awesome event. They did this thing because it's on a military base that the colonel of the Marine Corps who runs Quantico came out and announced all the players as they teed off.
I know him.
Oh, you do?
Is that Sullivan, Dan Sullivan?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mary, his wife, runs the venue.
Oh, okay. Well,
you met him at the Super Bowl.
Oh, I probably did.
Yeah, he's the nicest guy.
So he announced all the players. He called their names and where they were from, and now on the first tee, Gavin.
Oh,
Kane.
That's so cool.
Yep, and they teed off. He finished 3rd. I'm super proud of him. He has worked so hard through this shutdown to stay up on his game.
Yeah.
He officially finishes 2nd in Player of the Year standings.
No.
But you know what? He crushed it this year.
Yeah,
I mean, it was an all-out show. So big ups to him. Thanks for all the good vibes from the Swing Ups family.
G.
Yeah, super proud of him. And to be honest, my golf game has stayed steady on the Xbox. So that's what I've been doing.
Plus 13, is that what you're at now?
15.4.
Nice. Yep. Nice. Yep. Okay, yeah. I played in my last foursomes tournament today. We lost 6-5.
Oh, no.
I couldn't make anything work. My partner couldn't make anything work.
Everybody's got their bad days.
We won the first 2 holes, and then we kept it interesting basically through 10. And then after 10, I lost interest. He lost interest. We stopped talking to each other. It was just – so, you know what? I'm not mad that I'm out of tournament golf. I'm okay with it. I need a break from it anyway. It's like it's a Wednesday afternoon round. Like, how serious can you really be about it?
Right.
So that happened, and then I am still busting my butt to get this Rambling Golf Tour 2020 for charity, where me and Cousin Adam are going to walk 85 miles and play 100 holes of golf.
I like it.
In 7 days. So the website is up and live.
Yep.
The Instagram's going well. The YouTube's going well. Send us an email, theswingdomofgolf@gmail.com, or go to the website,
Swingdom. Direct messages.
Yeah, theswingdompodcast.com. There's a contact page. We'll be putting a charity page up there tomorrow or the next day. I'm hoping to get in contact with some pretty big YouTubers this week.
Good.
Start building that. But in the beginning of October, I am going to be walking over 100 miles to play golf for charity.
Do it.
So I can't believe I'm doing it. But I wanted to really challenge myself, do something fun, do something for golf. We're doing it for Rowcroft, which is a hospice centers down here in Devon. And then we're doing it for basically like the first tee of England. The RNA has like a youth development program, so we're doing it for that. So we'll have all that set up tomorrow. But that is golf this week in the Swingdom.
That's right. I love it.
So we've got our picks.
Yep.
Everybody what?
I was going to say, everybody keep crushing the social media with us.
Yeah. Have fun. We're doing more pictures. We're doing more stuff. We're just having a lot of fun. Gunner.
Ben.
I'll catch you next time.
All righty.
Swinged him out.
Swinged him out.
You've been listening to The Swingdom. Remember, we're just two guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given.